Grand Rising. The phone cut off soon as I said Grand Rising, so I don't know. I wanted to share. Y'all have to understand the eclipse was something spiritual. I mean, that's the only thing that could have happened was something spiritual. Whether the sun came up or you saw it or didn't see it, whether it was fake, whether it was phony, something spiritual happened on this day because we manifested something to happen because so many people was thinking about it and so many people was talking about it. So when you think about things and you talk about things and you feel a way about things, you manifest something to happen into the physical realm because thoughts and feelings manifest physical experiences. The eclipse manifested the switch of the power. The power was in the patriarchal's hands. They led us to a dead end road. They misused the power for selfish gain and harm to many, many people. So the opposite of patriarchal is matriarchal. You get me? You got me? So now the matriarchal people who've been doing the work or doing the work will gain their powers. You get me? So if you do not believe the narrative, you have every right to go against it. See, a lot of people are afraid to do something different because of the programming. The masses, be a follower and not a leader, do what other people do, monkey see, monkey do. Because that was a program, that was a system set up to make everybody believe, think, say, do the same thing because everything is energy. So one of the things that happened was the patriarchal does not have the power that they have anymore because as you can see, now the women are sick and tired of the patriarchal energy and they're speaking it, they're acting out on it. But we have to understand soul contracts. We came from the spiritual realm, the universe, a spark of light to experience being human. So when we were in the universe as that spark of light, we planned. It's already written what we were going to come here and learn and do and experience and be. But these hidden hands, these dark powers, diverted us from our destiny, what we were fated to do. So that was a part of the eclipse. The soul contract is over. Now we get to start contracting spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, new contracts. So these are the things that they keep away from you spiritually. The contracts are over, and if you did not try to do the work to get out of the contract and fulfill the contract, then you are stuck in whatever you stuck in. I don't know your life and what you're doing out there. I started working on myself. I started transforming. So if I was supposed to do something with somebody and they didn't want to do it with me, or they wanted to keep fighting me when they were supposed to become one with me, I tried to become one with people. I tried to be in people's lives, and I handled their energy accordingly. If they didn't want me in their life, that's when my transformation came in and said, I'm not going to force anything. That's going to be on them. All I can do is conduct myself in love and light, peace and harmony and goodwill toward man. But I can't take man's choices from them. But I can stop people from siphoning my life. Somebody needs to speak their truth. You see? Somebody came here to speak their truth. Because in their family bloodline, that was not something they could do. Speak their truth. I know. My throat chakra was silenced. I asked a lot of questions. I said a lot of things that people wasn't saying. And people started saying ugly things to me, which made me stop talking about the things. And then when I wanted to talk about the things, I would say it in an aggressive way. So I had to work on that. We are supposed to work on changing our energy, shifting our energy. And in order to do that, you have to do the thing for a period of time to shift the energy so the universe can pick it up. That you're persistent, you see. You're adamant about your change. You're adamant about not being in this person's life. You're adamant about the person not being in your life. You're adamant about not taking this foolishness on the job. You're adamant about speaking your truth. You're adamant about losing weight. I don't know what it is, but you have to stay in that energy. Be persistent with what you're trying to change. In other words, you are siphoning your energy from somebody who is depleting your energy. And the more you deplete them of the energy they siphon from you, the universe gives it back to you, because it's an energetic thing. The universe keeps picking up the vibration from you that I want to change. So you're going to be put in positions and places and with people that helps you change. So this eclipse was a spiritual thing. It eclipsed something out of your mind, the way you used to think. You used to keep thinking negative thoughts. You used to think worst case scenario. You used to think somebody going to do you something. You see, and these are the things that can attract a rapist in our lives. And I do agree, everything has to be balanced with good and evil. But it is time for these people who are doing evil to stop doing the evil and balance it out. Some people are overindulging in the evil, and they have to learn to balance that out. Nobody is perfect. All of us fall short of being perfect, but we have to learn to balance our energy out. So the eclipse clips something out. E is number 5 in the alphabet. 5 is connected to change, the universal connection, God's grace, our 5 senses. So we have to change the way we sense the world, because the universe is life teaching us. Based on our energy and our mental energy and our emotional energy and our financial energy and our physical energy, we are going to get people, places, and things in our experience to show us where we are unbalanced. This is why it said people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You get me? You got me? Because they're coming to help you balance out the energy. Y'all made a contract in the spiritual realm. You're not meeting nobody by coincidence. You're meeting everybody you're supposed to meet on your life journey. And when you rise in frequency, you're going to meet people on that frequency. And the people who's not on your frequency, you are going to leave them behind, because they're not doing the work to change their frequency. So this is what the powers, the hidden hands do. They keep you in a frequency so that you don't elevate and learn more and experience more. They want you to keep experiencing low vibrational things, which are food, fuck, and fight. Buy, sell, trade. They don't never want you to experience having the courage to speak your truth, the courage to leave the job, the courage to move to another state. You see, the courage to go look up information, the courage to speak about the information, the courage to love somebody who you thought you'll never love, because they're telling us what to do in relationship. We around here saying people got to be a certain way, and it's just so many things. They're blocking us from learning about unconditional love. We are supposed to be treating people the way we want to be treated. So nobody should be really doing anything wrong, because they wouldn't want it done to them. So once we start looking at what we're doing individually, how we're thinking individually, what we're saying individually, then we can see what life is sending us when it comes to a person, place, or a thing. So the eclipse, it clips something out. Now you have to start focusing on what it was and what you need to know to grow, because that's what we're here to do. Learn and change the atmosphere, the frequency. And love is the answer. That's the only way we're going to be able to do it, with love and togetherness.